During this video, I will analyze my overhead squat for any movement compensations. I will break it down into two phases. The loading phase during my downward movements and the unloading phase during my upward movements. I will not be mentioning my point of transformation because, as you can see, it is really not enough time for it to be noteworthy. I will first analyze my squat from the anterior view. During my loading phase, I did not notice any compensations in my feet or knees, but once reaching my hips, you can see that I am listing to the right, indicating that my adductor complex muscles in my right leg are shortened and my gluteus medius in my right leg is being lengthened. Also, during my loading phase, I have a slight forward lean, indicating that my gastrocnemius is being shortened and my anterior tibialis is being lengthened. We will now analyze my squat from the right lateral view. During my loading phase, I did not notice any compensation in my feet or knees, but you can see that I have a forward lean, indicating that my hip flexor complex are shortened and my gluteus maximus is being lengthened. Also, when I am completely loaded, you can see in my right arm comes forward, indicating that my latissimus dorsi is being shortened and my mid and lower trapeziuses are being lengthened. In my unloading phase, I did not notice any compensations in my feet, knees, or hips, but I have a low back arch that can especially be noticed when I am fully unloaded. The low back arch indicates my hip flexor complex is being shortened and my adductor complex is being lengthened. Next, I will be analyzing my squat from the posterior view. During my loading phase, I did not see any compensations in my feet or knees, but once reaching my hips, you can see that I am listing to the left, indicating that my tensor fascia latae is being shortened and my adductor complex is being lengthened in my right leg. Then, when I am completely loaded, you can see that my right arm and shoulder are elevated, indicating that my upper trapezius is being shortened and my mid and lower trapezius are being lengthened. Finally, I will analyze my squat from the left lateral view. During my loading phase, I did not see any compensations in my feet or knees, but once reaching my hips, you can see I have a forward lean. This forward lean indicates that my abdominal complex is being shortened and my erector spinae is being lengthened. It can also be seen that my left arm comes forward when I am in the loaded position, indicating that my pectoralis major and minor are being shortened and my rhomboids are being lengthened. During the unloading phase, I did not notice any compensations in my feet, knees, or hips, but once reaching my back is evidence that I have a low back arch, indicating that my erector spinae is being shortened and my hamstrings are being lengthened.